Is it too late to get into crypto? Is it too late to buy? No, it's not. And I want to show you exactly why in this video using charts, using evidence. And to be clear, we're talking about crypto altcoins here, kind of not Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's probably not going to give you even a 5x necessarily from the present price in this cycle. Long term, yeah, going to $1 million. But altcoins, there is hope of crazy gains, 10x, 20x, 50x, and yes, probably even a few hundred X's out there. But that window to accumulate the hot coins is closing and is not going to last for much longer. To be clear, altcoins have already made some really insane gains for investors, but the big move is still coming. So let's start this analysis by talking about Bitcoin. Unknown to many, after a Bitcoin parabolic move, altcoins usually make face-melting price movements to the upside. If you've been in crypto markets for at least one cycle anyway, you probably know that altcoin season, when it happens, gives you the best returns. Despite how exciting watching the Bitcoin moves are, you'll make more money off altcoins. And there's multiple mini seasons and all that stuff within it. And look, I've got my Bitcoin bag on lockdown, okay? And I have no intention of buying more at these prices unless we get some kind of wild, crazy retrace that's go, oh yeah, that's a great price, buy some more Bitcoin at. But altcoins, ooh, sweet altcoins. That is where I'm expecting to get huge returns, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x kind of stuff, depending on the coin. And I'm still deploying capital even now into mid and low cap altcoins into private sales. Often, though, we see Bitcoin move first and draw liquidity into the market, and then altcoins move afterwards after we see huge amounts of wealth created from Bitcoin. This works in many cycles within the bigger cycle of Bitcoin making a big move. So you can see Bitcoin pump 10, 20%, and then altcoins move thereafter. So while Bitcoin consolidates, expect those moves. And it repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats until we get a final mega move to end the cycle. Bitcoin only just touched a new high the other day here for reference, with it likely going to, again, maybe $150,000 or even $250,000 this cycle. Yes, we're early. No, it's not too late to buy altcoins. Disclaimer, investing in altcoins is risky. I could be wrong. You can lose all your money. See the full risk and portfolio disclosures in the description or in the pinned comment on X for more details. But, okay, so the question is, are we there yet with altcoins? Is it still really, really worthwhile to buy them? Do we have any other evidence? Well, to answer that question, let us look at the charts. There are usually a few telltale signs if altcoins are actually primed to explode. So let's look here at the Wall Street cheat sheet. You may be familiar with this one already, but this is the psychology of a market cycle. And if you put it up against the Bitcoin chart or even the current altcoin chart, it's very interesting. For those who have been here since last cycle, you'd recognize all these emotions that are listed here on the chart, starting from the euphoria of seeing the market reach an all-time high, and of course, the depression when we had the collapses with Luna and FTX and all that stuff. But guess what? We survived all that BS, and we are now in the initial phase of a new market cycle with a major markup period coming. Let's look at the market cap of the whole crypto space versus our cheat sheet. Do you notice anything? Looks pretty familiar, doesn't it? It mirrors the psychology of a market cycle almost to a T. But why? Why? Because we're humans and trading is a mind game, and we repeat the same things over and over and over again. You really need to control your emotions in this game. And big money, they want to play on your emotions. They want you to do the wrong thing, buy high and sell low. But since we have this cheat sheet, you're not going to let them fool you again, are you? We are likely at the optimism stage right now if this cheat sheet holds to be true. Although one could, I think, make a pretty strong argument that we're even in just the hope phase right now, maybe. But anyway, then we enter the belief phase, then the thrill phase, then the ultimate top, which is the euphoria phase. So translation, we are still early enough in the cycle according to this sentiment analysis. It's not too late to buy. Another interesting way to look at this is via the ETH BTC chart, which many see as a major indicator for major altcoin season breakouts. Before we break that chart down, though, let me just break the flow real quick to let you know about the Wealth Mastery newsletter. Look, I know how it is. You got the wife, you got the kids, you got the job, you got the dog. Okay. I don't have a dog, but I can imagine you're busy. You still want to find those money-making opportunities in crypto. You want to know the latest going on in the market. You want to find the hot airdrops, all that kind of stuff. Well, we got you covered. Every week, we deliver the alpha that you need to know what's going on in this market and to make money in this market on airdrops, NFT, mints, altcoin reviews, charts, and much more. Use the link down below to join our 100,000 plus weekly readers for free. Thank you. So, the ETH BTC chart's giving us a clue as to where we are going here. Right now, it's in a giant falling wedge pattern, which is probably one of the most recognizable bullish patterns of the charts. We're seeing the ETH BTC forming a long falling wedge on the weekly time frame here. Just to refresh your memory, in case you're not familiar, a falling wedge pattern is a bullish chart formation that shows a narrowing range of lower highs and lower lows, indicating a weakening downtrend and a potential reversal to the upside. When maybe we should say, we break the upper resistance line, then that opens the doors for seeing Ethereum leaving Bitcoin in the dust until, well, altcoin season is over, because when Ethereum moves, all the other altcoins move right behind it. So how long will ETH outperform Bitcoin? I honestly can't say, but look at the swing high of the ETH BTC chart that peaked around 0.085, and it will be a major resistance zone. So maybe it's a good time to get out. So by now, we all know that no one indicator or chart will tell the whole story. You got to take a holistic picture. We want to look at that bigger picture. So let's zoom out a bit more. Let's take a look at the total market cap of all cryptocurrencies, excluding Bitcoin, otherwise known as the total 2 or T2, which is used as a major indicator for altcoins taking off. Right now, it seems that we are closing in on a golden cross. A golden cross is a bullish crossover. The last time the moving average 50 and 200 formed a golden cross on the weekly was in September of 2020. And what do you notice? Well, there was a crazy parabolic move afterwards. Wild altcoin gains were made. It did not matter if it was a token with a use case or some garbage meme coin or whatever Litecoin. It all made money. Everybody was making money. Trashed on Litecoin again. Look, we're about to have another golden cross. Will we have face melting gains? Probably. You just close your eyes, pick a random altcoin, it's going to go up in price. That's how crazy it gets around here when things really take off. Charts would seem to indicate that in this case, yes, it is not too late again to buy altcoins. Let's now take a look at a few examples so you understand just how crazy things can get and did previously get, so you understand that you're probably not being bullish enough on how crazy a cycle will go. Let us start with the original dog, the meme coin Doge. Last time the Total 2 had a weekly golden cross was in September 2020, as previously mentioned. What happened to Doge in that situation? Well, it had a massive run. How massive? Well, it gained around, wait for it, 29,000%. Are we going to see a 290x return again for Dogecoin? Can we all finally escape our 9-to-5 slave jobs of just longing Doge? Well, I hate to burst your bubble. Probably not. Why? Well, because of market cap. Doge now has a $20 billion market cap. So if the value rises by 290x, then we are looking at a total valuation for Dogecoin around $5.8 trillion. That's like 2 apples. Is that worth 2 apples? Probably not. That's a crazy amount of money. Let's look at some more sustainable numbers. For one, there's a high possibility that the previous high of 73 cents will get tested and taken out. We can also draw a Fibonacci line from high, cycle high down to the cycle low, and we'll see that the 1.68 level is above $1, maybe $1.16, which is around 10 or 11x. That's a conservative estimate. That would take the market cap to maybe more than $200 billion, though, which is still a big damn move. Again, we're just looking at possibilities here, by the way, but it could even go higher than that. Now let's talk about Solana. This is one of the big breakouts from the last market cycle. After the start of 2020, T2 Golden Cross, Solana ran more than 10,000% or 100x. Of course, it did not explode right away. It dipped a bit after the cross before it mooned to more than $260. For this bull run, expect a probable retest of that $260 high. We're not even that far away at this point. The 1.618 fib level is probably our base case, which is at around $430. And if we get a really, really wild run, then 4.236 Fibonacci line taps out at $1,110, about a 10x from the current prices, or 100x had you bought it 10 bucks. That's crazy. Again, nobody has a crystal ball. We're just looking at possibilities. So once again, if this golden cross plays out anything like the last time, and it may not, but then in that case, if it does, it's not too late to buy altcoins. And keep in mind, too, that we have major liquidity factors like the pending Ethereum ETFs coming up, according to Standard Chartered Bank. This could be approved before May ends. Currently, the final deadline for SEC approval is May 23rd, by the way. We've seen what happened to Bitcoin after the approval. We knew it was going to go higher, but everybody, I think, was a bit caught off guard by just how fast it moved to the 60K levels and tapped those new highs. Ethereum ETFs will bring huge liquidity into altcoins. And once Ethereum goes parabolic, other large cap altcoins are going to follow suit. And then, you've got your Solana and your Ripple and BNB and Cardano and AVAX all melting faces. You can buy a new face with all the money that you're going to make. Then those mid-cap coins start going. Then those low-cap coins start going. Then the NFTs start going. And Jimmy Kimmel's talking about on the night shows, and you got to sell. The ultimate peak of the altcoin season. You got your dog coins popping off, your frog coins popping off, your cock coins popping off. I don't care what animal your meme coin is. It's going to go crazy. Everything starts coming out of the woodwork, and some of those coins are going to give you 100x gains. Euphoria will be in the air. It'll seem like money's just falling from the sky, and everyone's a genius. You're a genius. You're getting rich. Life-changing money is flooding the space. It's crazy, and then it all goes to shit, and if you don't sell, you're going to lose 99% of your money. But I hope you've got your bags filled during the fire sale of 2022 and 2023. But there is a window closing now if you still need to get money in the market. That window won't be open forever. The next few months, we'll see some great buying opportunities still for altcoins, in my opinion. But later this year, the risk of buying will start outweighing the reward of buying. Good luck.